What's up, family? Just want to chat with y'all again. You know, I love chatting with y'all. Y'all listen to me. There's no judgment, no judgmental stuff. Y'all listen to me, so I appreciate that. Um, it's, everything is starting to, it's starting to get beautiful. It's starting to get beautiful. I just came from outside not too long ago. You know, getting around my neighborhood, getting to see more and more, getting to experience more, explore more. And it's just like the amount of people that's popping out of nowhere. Like I've had like a poppy just stop. Hey, what you looking for? Yo, this is here, this is there, this there. Go down the block. I see you travel. Go down this way. I'm loving it. It's credit to God that like it's everybody, like everybody I'm encountering, the spirit is just high. Everything's just lifted. Listen, I'm I don't never forget, like that's my first thing. I have to thank God. I have to thank God for what I grew through. He showed me everything. Like first off, I wanna like this walk is not about only I'm gonna say only. This is not only about who's doing what, who feel away, how this going, who's doing this, who's doing that. So don't get in your mind that you walking this and along the way you just plucking out people who are against you. Sometimes you against yourself. So he's washing that out of you too. Like luckily, like I thank God. I thank God because I've heard people walk journeys that's longer than 2 years, like 5 years, 10 years. People walking journeys before they actually getting the big breakthrough, the breakthrough that they're looking for, and it's like between the nurse home situation, the nurse home situation got repeated 3 times. But for the most part, if I went through it one time, I was not going through it again. And it wasn't until like the third time in the nurse home that I was like, nah, this ain't it. Cause the the first when I went to the nurse home, like I went because I was in the shelter first, so I developed a certain attitude and certain demeanor when I was in the shelter, and then I got moved to the nurse home. I quickly found out, yo, you gotta calm that down. You gotta chill. Here's one thing. Don't think these elders is like just all frail, and you had elders that was bout it. You had elders that was I got there like my homie, she brought me, she always give me a care package. Always give me a care package. When they move me, she's right there. So I had my marijuana on me and things like that. The thing is, when you're in the nursing home, you can't go outside. You can't leave the premises. You got a little area in the back where you can go out, get some air, whatever, smoke, do whatever. But for the most part, it's in the nursing home back there, in the nursing home back there, in the nursing home back there. That's the only fresh air you get. You might have one of the CNAs, like they take you to the store and things like that. They wasn't doing that with everybody. Or you have CNAs that will bring you stuff like just make a list for them and they'll bring you stuff. But for the most part, in the nurse home, you're on your own. So I got to the nurse home, smoking my marijuana. One of the dude come over there, he's like, yo, don't be over here smoking, come down there. And I'm looking at him and I said, nah, I'm smoking wherever I want to smoke. I was on one. Smoking wherever. He's like, all right, cool. Lo and behold, I ran out. And my homie, she working all that, so it's like, she got her own thing she doing too. I ran out. Now, it's like, I'm the new dude, I'm new dude there, so it's like, nah, I don't know what to get marijuana for. Now I'm going in the back. Now I'm smelling the marijuana and all that. Lo and behold, the dude who came back there, who told me, nah, come down there, like nothing moved without his say so. Like, if he tell you to do something, if he say do something, you gotta do it. Like, the OGs, like the elders, man, they are thugs. They are thugs. They are real. They bout it. Don't let them fool you. These elders is bout it. Then lo and behold, I come to find out he connect for everything. He connect for the bogies. He connect for the bud. He connect for everything. If you need it, you gotta go through him. If you bring it in, you gotta let him know, like, yo, I got this, something to do. Down where he said, you come down here and smoke. He runs the area. If he don't want you over there smoke, you can't smoke. Nothing, nobody. Yo, I knew it was real. I had to tell one of the other, yo, get the F out of my face. I will knock you out. I went back to my room that night like, yo, this man like 65, 70, but I couldn't believe he said what he said to me. I'm like, whoa. That nurse home experience, like, even though they thugs and all that, but they have genuine hearts. They have genuine hearts. Like, I'm one name that I'm gonna drop. Her name is Celeste. Like, and that, she was my mom. That's my mom. Nothing you can't say, you can't do, that's my mom. When she see me, son, what you doing? Ain't nothing, mom. I'm good. Hey, son, come here, I got this. Hey, son, what you need? Hey, son, I'm going outside. That was my mom. Like, I say her name, like, I want to give her big ups because she sacrificed for me to get out of that nurse home. She put whatever she was going through to the side to make sure I got through. And that was one of the realest experiences, one of the realest things I've ever experienced in my life. When she did that, she had a meeting one day. She came to the back. She said, son, come here. She stopped her meeting. She was talking about this meeting all week. She stopped her meeting. Son, come here. Who told you what? So now I'm letting them, this caseworker, this social worker did this. The other social worker said something, so I started speaking to the other story. She said, did he have anything to do with it? I'm like, no, ma. She's like, We're not talking to him. We don't care what he said. Like, she went in. She took that big sacrifice for me. To the point where, for a minute, I forgot her actual name. I was calling her Ma so much. Like, everybody was we was walking around, coming around. Everybody was really thinking I was her son. Really thought I was her son. And I just show how the power of God worked because she taught me a lot of stuff about the Bible. Yo, leading up to this, her stomach, like, I don't know what's up with this food and what they doing is foul, but her stomach was messed up because she was going after people in the nursing home and they was getting tired of her. This is where I get it from. I got that from her. What I learned from her, I used in the shelter. That was really my mama in there. That's my mama. I lost my mama. My mama, because I've been a foster girl all my life. Until I outside myself, I was 16. She was my first foster mom. This lady treated me like I was really her son. She had one daughter, and I was her first son, and she really treated me like, even to the point when I left her home, like, we kept it like real con. I was going over there for the weekend and everything. And this was a lesson body. But she went the extra mile. Because I didn't get time to experience my actual mom. I didn't get time to experience like her ins and outs. I knew she had the, but I didn't know. I got to see all of that in Celeste. All of that, I seen that in Celeste. That was Celeste. That was my mama in there. I just like I am grateful for that journey. I am. I ended up in my apartment. And the reason why I document this because like I get to see why I say what I say. Like it's not easy for nobody. I don't care what you're doing. In the wheelchair, walking, whatever. The system, you gotta get through. You gotta get through. And I documented because like when I got my apartment, it was hard to process this. Like I'm just now getting to process it. Like even me going outside, I was just going to the supermarket, going down, getting my falafel and coming back. Now I'm actually traveling my neighborhood, getting to know people, getting to see people, going to the stores. Like I had an Amazon list. I was going to order from Amazon my stuff that I need. I was going to bury myself, but I scraped that. So majority of the stuff I needed from Amazon, I actually went and got in the neighborhood. Getting to know people. When I got here, I couldn't process it. You get, and I tell certain stories so you can see why. Like it was hard because I had to get used to where I had to adapt to where I was at. I had to adapt to where I was at. So I just want to share this for people to let them know, like, yo, it gets crazy. You gotta do certain things. Certain things gotta get done. Like when I was in that nurse home, that same nurse home, I get just talking. Yo, I was to use my lighter, to flick my lighter, I need $1. And that was my hustle for a little while. Because then the nurse homes take your whatever supplements you get in, whatever social security, whatever, they take that. And they give you like $50 a month. So I had to get by. What $50 a month gonna do? I had to get by. Yo, yo, young blood, you got a lighter? You got $1? They looking at me to the point where when I left there, the dude who told me that who I described in the beginning, he added that to his game. It was like, yo, what's going on? You charging $1 for lighter flicks? Yeah, now I'm catching them. After breakfast, I know a lot of them come out there, they smoke their cigarettes. Half of them don't got a lighter, because then they had to go through heck to get the cigarette. Then by the time they're like, dang, pass up that $1. Give me that. I need that. I'm just sitting outside. I'm not even doing nothing. Just sitting outside getting my hair under the sun. To the point they was coming at me, they like, come on, young blood. I need that $1. Give me 50 cents. You got 50 cents on me. I had to adapt. I had to get this is what I had to get to. That's what I had to get through. This is what I had to get through. One thing, like, yo, the CNAs could be real cool. This is one thing I underestimated. When I did what I did to get out of the nurse home, yo, the CNAs, they could get grimy. When your name come up, one of them, and she send your name down the pipe, it's a wrap for you. It's a wrap. Bro, the CNAs is like, they cool. They take care of them. They do their job when they gotta do it. Get on their bad side though. It is a wrap for you. You are done in there. And that's what I did towards the end. Like I couldn't. It's no more eating. No more none of that. They could easily crush up. They got control of all the medicine, everything. They could easily put something in your food. Now you gotta watch for that. It's certain things, like they was sending me to the crazy. Like I have my own room. Like a lot of rooms is shared rooms. I have my own room. Grace to God, I have my own room. It got so crazy one time. They sent me to the crazy. I don't know why they did that. They sent me to the crazy house just so they could take my room. When I got back, they put me on the second floor. Here it is. Now the floors, it's like the second floor completely done. Like your mental is done. The seventh floor, it's like you're almost there. So everything in between the second and the seventh, it's like you. Like the sixth floor probably have the majority of the people who can't walk. The fifth floor will have, it's different in the nursing homes. They skipped all that. They sent me to the crazy house, took my room, and when I got back, I had to come on the second floor. All day, all night, you hear it. You hear them going crazy. You hear them, like, you hear it. These are people who really, like, done. Like, the dude across from the room from me, he just screaming all day. Ah. When he wake up, he screaming, yeah, F you, like all day. Stuff like mental. Like I had to make the best out of that situation because there was a female down there. She called me Jose. I don't know, like she was just calling me Jose. So she be like, Jose, I love you. She does all that. Anytime she say, oh, do you see me? Jose, Jose, I love you. I love you. They put me down there. I'm the only one that's down there. I got cool with all. They was like, yo, me and Hildy. I call her Hildy because I like one of my movies is Django. Django wife, his name was Hildy. Hildy. Her name was Hilda, and I just call her Hildy. So when I roll her, I wasn't even giving her time to be like, Jose, because if she gets me before I get her, she's doing this all day. So when I get on the floor and I see her, I be like, Hildy, I love you. Yo, the nerve, every day they couldn't stand that. They couldn't stand that. They couldn't stand that. They was getting more furious with fear. I'm like, yo, nah. This is why I did what I did, because I'm like, yo, they got me. They can legally kill me. Them, they could kill. They could do something and mix that up and this was like they could get away with that. I had to get out of the nursing home. I had to. Them CNAs was getting rough. Like I had the purpose that this was all for what it was. I purposely made one upset. Once I made her upset, it's CNAs coming out of nowhere. I never spoke to them certain CNAs. Now they know my name. Hey, Andrew, how that? At first I was like, oh, how do you know my name? Then as I started processing, I'm like, uh-oh. Then when I couldn't eat, I went a whole month straight. And that wasn't like, I didn't plan that. I had to do that. Because any day they could diss under my food. I was like, oh, nope, time to go. And I had to do what I did. Them, they could have did it. If I had that mindset to be like, nah, if I would have ate that food, any day they could have snapped me. They could have did it. I appreciate y'all for letting me get this off because, like I said, I do this in hopes of helping. Let people know, like, yo, it's like you starting from scratch. It's like, but this time you don't have mommy and daddy. You got mommy and daddy is God, Jesus Christ, and you gotta rely on Him to get you through. Don't get you through. You gotta walk it. You gotta walk it. Don't be scared. It happened to a lot of us. We gotta get to it. We gotta live a certain lifestyle. We gotta get adapted to it, and then it's like when we finally get our breakthrough, it's like we don't know how to handle it, but we gonna get it. We got this. We gonna get it. I love you, family. Remember, God loves you. Put the love in me to love you. Enjoy the rest of your day.